in your personal life, other than just being a proper lawyer, that you can defend someone, you can also defend yourself properly. And be a mambo ya black belt holder.
I'm a martial artist of the Shotokan karate version of the third dan. I've been a practitioner of martial arts since 1975. And you may want to know, we are actually with a friend of mine creating our own art called Nearboontu. It's going to be an art. We are now writing its philosophy. It will be an art that borrows from Kung Fu, borrows from Kempo, borrows from Jiu-Jitsu, borrows from different art. And we think that it will, Nia in fact is, we have taken the name from Ubuntu and Nia, kuna Nia. So Nearboontu, the will to do good, that is going to be our art. You'll see our G is black, our highest belt will be red, black for our color and red for our blood.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Before that, what wengi, most of the people who venture into martial arts, lazima kuwa metandikwa mahali. What inspired you? Did someone beat you into martial arts?
Not at all. If you understand the history of martial art is meant to discipline you. Look at the history of Kung Fu. Kung Fu was initially not a Chinese art. The founder of Kung Fu was actually an Indian monk. And when he went into a monastery in China, he found that the Chinese were physically weak and spiritually weak. So he started training them to give them inner strength. And a true artist is a very peaceful person. It gives you inner peace, inner collectivity, inner discipline, so that you must understand the philosophy. Many people don't look, they just study karate without asking what is karate. Or when they talk about taekwondo, they don't, if you read the one that I love most is Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, which was a mix of all martial arts. And if you look at some of the leading martial artists, they'll be great philosophers. Bruce Lee was a good martial artist. Ron Van Cleef of the Black Dragon schools, Frank Dux, and Wong Jackman, Jet Li. So these are leading martial artists.
All this training and suffering that someone goes through to be fit is about philosophy.
Absolutely.
Sio ati ndio uweze kutembea Kariobangi usiku peke yako without
hiyo ukiweza utagongwa na bunduki.
I thought it's for inner confidence. Like wewe ni moto. As in, you've never you don't even get the urge to test your skill.
No, I don't.
You just train.
Yes.
What are you training for?
To give myself inner peace and discipline.
Then Basi, I think it's easier to drink alcohol because
of course it's easier to drink. Unakunywa na kulewa chakari.
I've tried my training. Sijui kwanza before just I'm at the amateur stages.
Yes.
I'm in Form 1 of training. Easy squats.
Yeah.
The pain you feel.
Yes.
And then we talk about the different levels of belts. Karate.
Yeah.
Just for inner peace.
Oh yeah.
So you marry a good woman. There are other methods of getting up. There are other means of getting inner peace than all that training. Training, correct me if I'm wrong. For real. There's some confidence you walk with in town. Mtu hawezi kunyonga, right? That gives you some form of peace.
I'm alert.
Why don't you exploit what you have to live
by beating people?
No, not necessarily. Provocation. Like you anasema Kariobangi usiku. Just so that someone would. Someone would. You've never found yourself self-defense. Haujawahi jipata mali. No. So all your training ni ya nini?
Ni kujipa ile nidhamu. Umejua jambo la muhimu sana ni nidhamu.
Ni kupa wengine nidhamu, sio wewe.
You know, Dr. Kingori.
Yes.
You sound like a street fighter. Where did you grab it? Unataka noma.
Na shule yako iko wapi? Shule yako iko wapi nikuje kidogo tu?
No, we are looking for a space because we are now training in houses. We train individual training.
Okay.
But once we gather a few people from our own system, because this is a new system, and we want to start from a philosophical standpoint. Yes. So that ukiingia kule katika kufanya mazoezi useme ni ya kupiga watu, ni kujipa nidhamu na pia inakutayarisha kwa kujihami mwenyewe kama jinsi ulivyosema. Yes. Ikiwa kuna kasheshe mahali na mtu amekuletea kile ambacho kwa sheng tunaita noma, basi pia unaweza kumshughulikia mwenzako kwa njia inayostahili.
Just in case.
Basi.
Na kuna watu kwa training hapo kwa individuals, kuna mtu amekula motura excess mpaka ukimwona unamwambia tu wewe enda tu ununue bunduki.
Kuna watu kama hao.